Hi Aries, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aries Tarot. Aries Love Tarot. Aries Love Reading. A reading where we're going into thoughts, feelings, intentions. What might be going on in a connection. Kind of connection. These are things that will be revealed. Love messages coming through. Let's take a look. Let's get closer in. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Aries. Please show us the cards, Aho. The Chariot is in reverse. Four of Wands is in reverse. The High Priestess is in reverse. The King of Swords is in the upright. The Eight of Cups. Knight of Swords is in reverse. Ace of Cups is in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Magician in reverse. This is where their energy is really strong, and we have the King of Swords here today. It's communication, and it's connecting with literally what you're waiting for. This connection today did not reach, its full potential. Something changed, stopped things, whether you're just on a break or this is someone you're not talking to. Two of Cups in reverse. Are you in no contact? No communication? Are you also in separation? It's going to be specific to you, but this is somebody I feel like you're not talking to, or again, there's just, things are just very wonky. It is someone that I feel you're waiting on for this communication. It's really clear to me that this is somebody who disappointed you. What's in that moon? Two of Swords is here. It's connecting with the Four of Wands in reverse. There's here's the thing. There's definitely a strong energy around you, Aries, of a decision around walking away just from even waiting, is what I want to say. Yeah, Eight of Wands is also here, though, because here's the thing, that someone you're either not talking to them, or again, there's some kind of pause. It could be total separation. That's really specific to you. And I want to say something to you. We are right in real time. We're right in the thick of Mercury retrograde. Also, even today, eclipse energy here. So it's kind of intense. I want to remind you, though, you are here when you're meant to be here, whether that's real time, weeks, months, years later. But with that said, Eight of Wands, King of Swords, this is somebody, Four of Cups as well, connecting right here. Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy in Mercury, and of course the Mercury energy here within the King of Swords. It's intense at the moment, and it is somebody, again, that you are having some kind of difficulties with, or you're not talking to at all, that you are, I feel like, in this energy of not wanting, my gosh, to wait. The bottom of the deck is the Star. Here on the Magician, there is hope, there is clarity there. For me, this is really much more about clarity, because this is really about you. I feel like, letting something go here, making a decision to getting into this High Priestess energy, which is in reverse, because that's a kind of a blocked energy. It's not letting it go. Not really sure the decision around it. Also just validating with the Two of Swords. Like, it's time to make a decision. Because this person, I feel like, as far as what you're waiting for, Two of Wands in reverse with the Major Arcana, the Chariot in reverse, as far as maybe next level for some of you, Four of Wands, Two of Cups in reverse, if it's marriage, it's like it hasn't been happening. You know, that's really specific. Should that be what you've been waiting on around this person? For me, it's more about where true feelings, true intentions. It's like sick of waiting because they are in this Mercury retrograde energy like us all and feeling this pull. It's really actually quite strong. And without going into all the astrological alignments at the moment, because there's a lot going on also with you, Aries, it's a feeling that they are going to be either showing up for something, sending a message, making a call, reaching out. How do you normally communicate? And whether you're actively waiting or not, there's a strong validation for me here of you getting clarity. And this renewal energy for me is really just around you and your healing, because you may or may not be expecting this. I kind of feel like a lot of you won't be, but there's still a weight here. But the weight feels like it's bigger. It's around bigger energy here, commitment, just even our Hierophant also here in reverse. This is around commitments, the counterpart to the High Priestess, and they're both here in reverse. Really strong validation around the blocked energy, but also connecting to this person specifically who, for maybe there's other reasons why they're feeling triggered to communicate. I feel like there probably are, but the bigger picture for me is really just what's going on astrologically. They're just, it's affecting them, you know? So whether you're expecting this or not, I feel like the block around where things were going, whether it was to get more serious and exclusive, or to move seriousness into moving in, or for some of you, marriage, that's a lot of what's being hidden here in the moon. True feelings, thoughts, intentions, but also this energy for you that's in the moon of trusting your intuition. Truth and clarity for you connected to the Chariot, why things are not moving forward. So it does feel like there's this energy of this is why it's taking so long around this person, but there's also an energy here for you, Eight of Cups, Two of Swords, even the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, what's coming through in the Knight of Cups in reverse. Do you want to wait anymore? You know, a decision around that is really clear, and just trusting yourself. The intuitive energy, obviously, here in the moon, and getting that High Priestess energy in the upright, because we are looking at the King of Pentacles in reverse. So it is really clear, and it's connecting right with the Ace of Cups in reverse, the disappointment, the letdown energy of somebody who either can't or doesn't want to follow through, or there's reasons for that around requiring life-changing decisions. So perhaps around distance, we could even be looking at in the Hierophant, and the World card energy connects me to the Two of Wands, of other commitments, like what other people think, or there's just a whole nother thing going on in the World card that needs to be completed first. Whether it's just somebody really not being open about their feelings and intentions, or it's involving third parties, work, people, location. There is an energy here, again, of hearing from this person, kind of like, again, like a random kind of energy. Just looking here. I'm kind of feeling like, yeah, I want to put that star in your overall energy. Page of Swords is also here in reverse. Nine of Swords. Here's the thing. It's connecting to both of you. The Nine of Swords energy is definitely around some, you know, sleepless kind of energy. And there is still obviously some kind of a weight here around you and this person. And that does connect. It's also connecting with the person here, and just even the nocturnal energy of the moon. And look, the High Priestess in reverse with an owl here, as we're seeing in reverse, upside down. An owl, the connection to the divine with the owl, but also full of information and wisdom. I mean, what is the owl doing in this energy, you know? It is nocturnal. So, and upside down, it's almost like giving off hangman vibes, you know, around timing and indecision. And it's really strongly connecting me to you in terms of what do they have to say? Is it why it's taking so long, and are you here for it? Again, I feel like you do have one foot in, one foot out the door. There's definitely a triggering energy around this person. So the sun is here in reverse, and it's here with the High Priestess in reverse, the major arcana energy. But even our Four of Cups energy of this person just kind of like coming out of nowhere. And that's the energy that is brewing right now. So whether it's in person at some kind of an event, or there's a phone call or a message somehow, maybe it's connected to social media or email. It's just like here, this is what, there's information coming here. And it's very much connected to this person. And that's okay, it wants to reveal anyway. Well, that's just not surprising. It just revealed the Hermit. What I wanted to say is it's very much connecting to the star energy as well, because that is an energy of clarity. It's an energy of this person. It's like a kind of a coming back around energy. There is a healing energy in here. I have to say, I think I want to bring in some oracle for some clarity today, because I feel like we need more. It's not feeling so much that somebody's coming in here to say, okay, yeah, let's move forward here. It's just more about this contact. It almost feels confusing. It feels really confusing. At the end of the day, the bottom line for me is this is around you getting clarity. Probably the bigger picture for me here in the Hermit, where you go within for clarity and truth. You know, there's a snail here. Everybody's kind of here. It's a pause, it's a break. It could be a complete, total separation. For some of you, again, this is around just hearing about next level feelings, you know, exclusive or serious. But for a lot of you, this is around the bigger picture, like bigger stuff, life-changing things like a move or a move toward marriage, or again, some kind of huge decision here that has been stalled, stopped, hasn't happened. It's like somebody's ready to talk about it. They're coming in here to talk about it, but they're not. It feels like they're not really prepared. They're also in that Hermit energy. There's a snail here today. You know, when you come out of there, you go into the wheel. And I'm being pulled, okay, to bring in more of what is here. Interesting. So, Two of Pentacles and the Hermit. And now we're looking at the bottom of the deck, the Justice card, which is Aries. So what I wanted to say in that snail energy, it's feeling really validating in terms of the energy of a snail, which is really slow. It is connecting to the bigger picture here, Justice. Look, we have the Hermit and the Upright, the Magician in reverse. So something clearly, it's kind of like a scattered energy. Something's going on. It didn't go where it was supposed to go, or something changed when it did. And then on top of it is Justice, the truth. And the balance, by the way, because we're looking at the Two of Pentacles, which is this energy of imbalance, you know, making a choice here. One of these pentacles is it still yours? Do you even want it to be? What is the other one? It's connecting me to that World card energy. It feels like a bigger picture around, again, whether around location or a third party. It could be more than one third party, because that's not always about people for me. Here at the Tarot Closet, by the way, the only place you should be listening, watching my readings. I do not upload them anywhere else. This is it, my verified YouTube channel. So by the way, keep those emails coming if you are suspecting hearing whatever little minuscule amount in whatever way, shape, or form. Even if you're just not sure, send it on. The email's in my video, also on the channel. Anyway, yeah, the other pentacle is that distance, job, money, another person, their issues around making any type of change toward a bigger commitment level. Because what they're coming in here with, it's clear. The Star and Justice, both in the upright. And what's been hidden here in the Moon in the upright. And our minor arcana energy of preparation, you could say the groundwork being pushed by the retrograde energy, Eight of Wands, King of Swords, is the truth. At the very least, receiving this truth and deciding what you want to do with that. Let's bring in some Oracle. The Strength card is here. Solitude. I'm not reading these in reverse, by the way. That is a direct connection to the Hermit. We're looking at the Strength, which is definitely bringing in the energy of the Strength card, which is connected to the heart chakra. That is a Leo energy. It's kind of one-upping this King of Wands energy of courage, you know. And here's the thing. This communication is definitely coming through. Like, the truth is coming in here. And here's the thing about this. Look at our Strength card, Oracle, today. They're holding up the world. They're holding up the earth. And that's, again, an energy that's been coming in is the World card energy around a cycle, completing the cycle, life-changing decisions, at the very least, information around it. That is a Saturn energy, and it can slow some things down. You know, one could say, obstacles, yeah, definitely connected to the Saturn energy. But what I want to say is that whether it's connecting only to this person or it's kind of rewinding to other things in their life, if it's just fear around the next level, or we're looking at, again, location, other people, money, what? Coming in here also with this 44, which is an energy for me of this person facing things head on here. Yeah, this is like coming in, getting over whatever fear or ego and pride. To be honest with you, to bring the truth. I also want to validate that energy of the Strength card, which is, wow, which is connected also for me to you. Are we looking at that energy, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands in reverse, like what you're waiting for, and the fact that things are not moving toward? What is that? Relocation, marriage, what? For some of you, it's around platonic and or physical, and moving past that, like going further along. It's also here for you of self-love and the decision that I feel like is here around where if you want to continue waiting. Because they're coming in here with some truths, Aries, around the wait, around why it's taking so long. So look what just came down. This is also yours. Balancing act is here, by the way, as well. Heal the ouch, cleaning house. I mean, all of this is connecting to you for rebalancing, for healing, should you have 2 feet out the door. I also want to validate that I'm going to bring in some more. So I'm feeling, yeah. Whoa, this is a really clear look, making a choice. Oh, that's literally what I wanted to say here in the bottom of the deck, because Spark is here. That it's connecting with you around that, again, that energy of self-love and making the decision. Like, where are you going from here? Are you continuing to wait? Because it's not really, again, it's just not really clear that somebody is coming in here with this truth and following it with, okay, yeah, this is where we're heading. It just feels like there's more talk around it, you know? But I do really like the rebalancing out, heal the ouch, and cleaning house for you. But I also like that if you're deciding to move forward, because that is a healing energy. This is working things out. When you clean a house, you're finding a lot of, dirt is what I heard. So yeah, there's some truth that needs to come out around that. but dust balls, you know, and things that were never dealt with, that need to be cleared out. You find things that you didn't know were there as well, that, you know, sort of like when you find money in the sofa kind of energy. So either way, this is a really, for me, for you, this is a really healing energy. Even if you don't want to have the conversation, or you have it and you still make the decision here, because look, making a choice is here. And this is just so not surprising. Here with the Strength card and Balancing Act. The rebalancing energy here, so this energy of making it right around them does come through. And perhaps that's the main reason here. But it does feel like there is still a connection. Look, the Spark card is here. It's the bottom of the deck. There is still something here, clearly. And there is a strong chemistry here. That just goes without saying. But with that said, I'm going to bring in some channeled love messages. This is about you. You know, if you want to continue waiting for this person. I want to talk, but I'm afraid I still can't offer enough. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it feels like just even around this conversation, again, that's what's been really clear for me, is that there's not really an offer coming in. And that's such a big word anyway. It's this pull to communicate this to you, to tell you the truth. What you see online is a lie. I'm not okay. So what is that about? It goes without saying. I really do care. Please believe me, by the way. It goes without saying that if there is some kind of karmic situation that is not complete, in particular around this person, there is a really strong validation of that. Look, as I say that, I want to tell you the truth. Justice. It's for sure connecting with justice. It's connecting with the World card energy for me. It's even, I mean, connecting with the Two of Pentacles, even cleaning house. Should there be, I want to say, a literal dwelling involved, maybe even like a move. And again, that could even be not connecting to you specifically. I will always love you just came down. When you feel my energy, it's because I'm thinking of you. It makes me sad when I read our messages of happier times, and it went here on the Spark card. Conversations with you are the highlight of my day. So that's a really strong Six of Cups energy for me, of somebody who is looking at, oh, this is really wanting to be seen, who is looking at pictures, maybe old social media messages, you know, stuff on their phone, that kind of thing. I'm scared to leave the life I'm in. There's another one here in the bottom of the deck. So it's connecting with I will always love you. We have a deep soul connection. I want to tell you the truth and justice. I'm scared to leave the life I'm in is what came in here. And again, that's definitely connecting to me to that World card energy. Two of Pentacles, even the Hierophant in reverse. So whether it's location, money, people, maybe a combination of all. And the last love message here, I saw someone that looked like you. It felt like you were here. Okay, I want to bring in a few more from another deck. There is so much left unsaid. I will always love you and I love you too is here. It does feel like a call and response, but I also feel that, but there's a but here. You know what I mean? I love you, but are you thinking of me? I want to be honest here. Look, I want to tell you the truth. Do you already know it? Here's some of this. Look, I don't deserve you, but I want you. That's it. Bottom of the deck. I stay awake thinking of you. That's the Nine of Swords energy. That is here. I feel our destinies intertwined energy. I watch you from afar, so what is the distance? Some of you, it could be really long distance. You know, it's going to be really specific for you because it may not be. It was me, not you. I made a wrong decision. And the last message, love message from your person, I'm starting to understand our connection. Met for a reason, fate and destiny energy here in the star. We have a deep soul connection. So a lot of that is here. I feel like that's not even a question. It's just more about what has been going on. Where do you want to go from here? And it is what they have to say, which feels very impulsive, going to change anything. Beautiful Aries, that is your reading today here at the Tarot Closet. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.